Alright, I have videos on my channel of, like, you know, the other 3 window air conditioners that I own, but I've never gotten around to, like, you know, filming this one yet because it's been in my shed for, you know, stored away in my shed for quite some time. And way back when this used to be in my bedroom, but I, like, you know, placed it out with the other 5,000, you know, Frigidaire BTU that I have in my bedroom right now. For the main reason is because the other one has a remote and you can program it to energy saver, where, you know, I mean, the fan will shut off whenever, you know, the compressor shuts off. Yeah, so this, what used to be my bedroom, was replaced out with what I have now, but this is all manual controlled. And it being that this is all manual controlled, I mean, whenever the unit is turned on, the fan will stay on, you know, constantly, whether or not the compressor is on. And right now I'm mainly using it for, like, I decided to install this in my kitchen because thought it might be a good supplement for, you know, the heat waves we've been having. It's been getting up to, goodness, 95 degrees, and thought this may be a good supplement, you know, for heat waves. And that's why I'm using it right now, is to, you know, accommodate these, you know, bad heat waves. But here's the controls. There's your temperature selector, and well, there's, you know, the fan and the actual air conditioner itself. And I mean, I just now Googled, you know, Frigidaire units, you know, on the Lowe's websites, and they have not changed the design of this 5,000 BTU, this common 5,000 BTU unit, in decades. I mean, this unit looks exactly the same as what's currently being sold now. But anyway, I don't have it turned on yet, but I'll go ahead and turn it on for the video. There's low fan, low cool, and there's high cool, and the fan speed, you know, increased, of course. There's you know, 2009, you know, Frigidaire I filmed before. Big Samsung in my window that's already on my channel. This one unit, Frigidaire unit in my bedroom that I just discussed, 5,000 BTU with its remote. Here's a look at, you know, the unit from the outside, the one that's the star of the video. Here's my, you know, central, you know, Goodman unit that I don't have turned on. The reason I'm not using it is because it ain't keeping up with my house. I mean, when I have it on, I mean, even whenever it's not so hot outside, I mean, it will, like, you know, it won't keep up. I mean, my thermostat, you know, will be all the way, you know, up to 82, and it will feel hot in my house. And I had problems with it last winter. Well, been having problems with the heating portion, and I forget exactly what they did, but I think it was a pilot light issue, or maybe a pilot light issue. And whenever I had the heat turned on last, I mean, it made a buzzing sound. It wasn't heating the house, and I think it has, like, you know, a bad inducer blower. And last summer, I mean, it got up to like 95 degrees and above last summer too, and I, like, you know, and it went into a spurt where it wasn't keeping up with my house back then. And, you know, I had, you know, Arnett Heating and Air Conditioning over here to look at it right before they went out of business. And I mean, they told me, I mean, it's only had, you know, it only was, like, you know, 2 pounds, you know, lower than what it actually should be, and that should have made a difference in its cooling capacity. And he looked at the duct works and all that, and he's main diagnosis was, you know, unit was, like, you know, struggling with keeping up with these, you know, intense temperatures. And now, you know, it's, even when it's not so hot outside, I mean, this unit's not keeping up. I mean, it's just, even whenever it's not so hot outside. And so I'm getting better benefit with using my window units. My house actually, you know, feels more comfortable with my, you know, window units. And I was, like, you know, using window units for, like, you know, years and years before, you know, I had, you know, acquired, you know, this Goodman, you know, used units. I got this as, like, you know, kind of like, you know, a stipulation for, you know, refinancing my house. I used Goodman. I think it dates back from 2011, and right now I'm using my window units because this piece of shit ain't keeping up with my house. And I may eventually get it looked at, I may not, or I may just eventually get it replaced out. I don't know if it's actually low on Freon now, just undersized for my house, but it just ain't doing the trick for sure.